I grew up like a lot of teenagers do, in Toronto, coming from an immigrant family background. Everybody used to call me Smokin' Joe, and they kind of knew me. That was me. I had this tough persona. I was into heavy metal and rock and roll and all that kind of stuff. And that's who I was.
I started to watch 100 Huntley Street, and David Mims was on, talking, if you need to make sure you're saved, you call the prayer lines. And I called, and this wonderful lady came on the phone. And she took me through the scriptures and why Jesus came. The point of him coming was not just to heal you, your body, is to heal your soul. It was like life-changing. My eyes go, I prayed the sinner's prayer. I said, I repent. I didn't know, Lord, that you're so good, that you not just healed me, you saved me.
When my mom first got saved, never heard that term before, didn't know what saved was. Coming out of a religious background where, you knew about God, but you didn't know God. And she was so fresh in her faith and so zealous in her faith that out of humility and love and concern, she would just share the gospel with everybody. So I saw a huge difference in her. There was a process in my salvation. I started going to church, and then somebody introduced me to a Christian band called Striper. And they were heavy, they had long hair and earrings and tight clothes and screaming guitars and all this kind of stuff. And I thought, what in the world is this? And they were talking about, you don't need drugs, you don't need to drink, you don't need to smoke. You can have God's power in your soul. He's the rock that makes you roll. And that was the moment that hit me. And as they began to sing those words, that you can have his power in your soul, I said, God, I don't know who you are, but I see these guys have you, and I want you the same way they do. And I prayed and I said, are we good? And from that moment on, my life has never been the same again. And I'm sitting here telling people my story, but it actually wouldn't be possible without 100 Huntley Street being on the air. This is a field worth planting in. This is a ministry worth sowing in. And what's powerful is that you never know what your gift is going to do. You might give $20 or $100 or a big amount, and you may not even be aware that your gift is helping somebody even in your own life. And I want to encourage people to ask God what he would have them do, because I really believe with all my heart that this is something worthwhile investing in.
Huntley Street was there for me. I thank God for everybody that makes it possible.